Hello everybody, this is Marcus. We're back for another episode of Yoshi's Online Battles, and as we retired the team I used to the Premier Challenge in the last episode, we'll be using a new team for today. As you can see down there, I laddered up a little bit to boost my ratings, so we'll find more exciting opponents probably. Or not exciting, but like, I mean 57 from Japan. That's probably more interesting for you. The team I'm using right now is actually the team that Lega Matthias Sukodolski used to get 17th at Worlds, 2nd at the regionals in Würzburg, top 4 at the regionals in Copenhagen, and 2nd place at the regionals in Berlin. He's currently 2nd place in CP overall in Europe in Masters, and he only played one PC so far where he got top 8. Yet he's still 2nd place because his regional finishes are just, yeah, out of this world, I would say. Really consistent and very impressive stuff. He also, as I said, used to the team at Worlds where he got 17th place, finished 5-2, so just barely missing out on that money. And he also used a variant of that team to qualify for Worlds in the first place. So I'll get to the items and moves and so on in a bit. But he was kind enough to trade me his exact team that he used, so thanks a lot, that's very generous, and I will try my best to, yeah, play with his team, I guess. So my opponent here rocks a pretty standardish Mega Guardi Trick Room team, I guess, with Porygon 2 as an addition. Yeah, Double Genies, Heatran, Amoonguss, like, not so uncommon stuff, I guess. This team's matchup with Mega Guardi is not that great, is what he told me. So let's try to figure out. I think Rotom H is doing a good job here. And I think I might also want to lead with that Salamence. However, Porygon 2 could give us some trouble. I could do Rotom H and Salamence, I guess. Though maybe Kangaskhan is actually the better choice as a Mega. Yeah, maybe I should lead with Kangaskhan and Rotom. And then we'll definitely bring Aegislash. And then I guess it's Melodic. Ooh, we could lead Melodic. Yeah, we'll lead with Melodic. Okay, so this is probably not like the perfect setup for his team, and I know since he's been using the team for like about a year almost, I guess, he definitely knows like the tricks and like what to bring, which matchups and so on. Yeah, I won't be as good as him obviously, but I still try to do my best, and I think we made a good choice here leading with Melodic. Even though my opponent doesn't lead with Landorus right off the bat, who and download goes off, and attack rises. That's nice. Because his Melodic is actually, I don't know what to say, like, it's a little bit, like, not the standard set you would expect, but its item is Wakenberry, and its nature is modest, and it has Toxic and no recovery option at all. At first I thought, like, when I first saw this, I thought this is, like, not very optimal as well, like, at all, you know? I mean, no recovery, Wakenberry, Toxic, but then, after testing the team a little bit, I mean, I have to say I played some games, um, I really think it, like, puts together to where it makes sense to me. I'm not sure this is, like, the best set for any Melodic, but we'll get off the Toxic here on the Porygon 2 as long as it hits. And ooh, Fekka is doing a lot of damage. I guess that's Life Orb Thunderous here right here, so we might not see the Trick Room after all. Um, yeah, I mean, his team features a lot of Pokemon that... Oh, but it goes for the Trick Room. Interesting play. Like, his team features a lot of stuff that I'd call a little bit, like, wacky. I mean, he has Terrakion, which I don't think is that great in the first place, and it's Focus Sash, and he mainly brings it in the back, because if you lead it against Intimidate, not that great. I mean, of course, he has Melodic to threaten away Intimidates, but sometimes there are matchups where you just can't bring Melodic. Um, However, I don't know, it just, like, makes sense with how he plays in the team. I mean, if you have the chance, I'll link some of his boards in the description, like the finals of the Arena Cup in Würzburg, where I did commentary, and the finals of the Arena Cup in Berlin. Now, he lost both of these games, but especially in the finals in Würzburg, where he played against a very bad matchup in, like, Swampert Rain, but he really made it close. And I think it's a game where you can definitely see that he can beat basically any team with this team. So Yeah, definitely worth checking that out. I think I would go for the double edge right here, and huh, I think just Scald the Porygon. I could have switched out with Melodic probably into Rotom or Aegislash even. I'm expecting a Moongus to come in there. Oh, but it's Heatran. Ah, I should have scalded that slot. Okay, and it just goes for the Tri-Attack. Let's hope no, like, hacks or anything happens. And, okay, nothing happens. Yeah, I probably should have scalded the Thunderous slot, but I was expecting him to maybe go for Protect. But, okay, we're still fine. Chances are that he'll Protect Heatran in the next turn, though. Could switch into a better position, though, by going with, like, out with Kangaskhan into Rotom, so I have my Fake Out available later on. Ooh, or I could also switch into Aegislash, predicting him to protect the Heatran to avoid the Tri-Attack. I could do that. But then again, going into Rotom is probably, like, the safer option. Yeah, I'll just go into Rotom. And Scald the Porygon slot, I guess. Or I could go into Aegislash and Scald the Heatran. Yeah, I go into Aegislash and Scald the Heatran. Because that way, even if he switches into like Mega Guardi, I mean, he wants to switch out with something at some point. Because Porygon is slowly dying. Oh, and he switches into Guardi right away, okay. Trace is competitive, but we didn't bring Landorus, or I mean Salamence to this battle. The team doesn't have a Landorus. And this Aegislash's moveset is also pretty interesting, I would say. I mean, oh, and he predicted me, okay, good job. Goes for the Tri-Attack on the Melodic, but once again, no status effect, and Scald does some nice damage. And we get the burn, nice. So Aegislash in a pretty fantastic position right here. I mean, Porygon probably has HP Ground, but it's also probably slower, or like faster in Trick Room, so not hitting me in Blade Firm. So this, you can see the moveset. I mean, nothing out of the ordinary. Shadow Ball, Flash Cannon, White Guard, King Shield, but its item is Lumberry. Now, this team doesn't have leftovers, and Safety Goggles would also be available, but I talked a little bit to Matthias about this, and he said that while he used Safety Goggles, like, before Worlds, but then he felt like everybody would, like, always throw status attacks into Aegislash, like Thunderous, like T-Wave and Swagger, Will-O-Wisp, and so on, because, I mean, Aegislash has to go for the King's Shield sometimes, you know? So by having Lumberry, you can get away, like, basically, like, from time to time, you could just say, like, well, okay, like, just go for the Will-O-Wisp, I don't care, I'll just King's Shield. And it also helps with Spore, so, yeah, I think it kind of makes sense in this team. I'm just doubling up into the Porygon to take it out because I'm expecting Guardi to protect right here, and even if it's attacking, he can't really threaten the Aegislash too much, and he goes for the Protect, okay. So I'm really liking the Lumberry so far. I still think that, and yeah, that's the HP Ground, that maybe I'm preferring Leftovers, even on a set like what he has, or even with a critical hit, not even 50%, as he's also running some special defense on this Aegislash. So yeah, as I said, Leftovers probably like pretty nice for some steady recovery, but he really thought that he'd need the Lumberry, especially in like Guardy Trick Room with the Moongus matchup, so that's why he had Goggles in the first place. I think it's a cool item choice, and yeah, I have to play more games to see how much I like it. The Waken Melodic though, with Toxic, also is like main answer to Rotom Wash, which is like, I don't know, pretty interesting, because, I mean, generally you don't expect Melodic to deal with Rotom Wash, but between Waken, Toxic, and Protect, you can like deal like a lot of damage to Rotom Wash and keep it busy, so that you can like target it with Aegislash or Kangaskhan, or even Terrakin or Rotom. We got ourselves in a pretty nice position right here. Aegislash should be the slowest or like fastest thing on the field, so I should be able to go for Shadow Ball on Guardi and Scald on the Heatran. However, if he is min speed Heatran, then it would underspeed me, or like outspeed me. So I think I'll just play it very conservatively and go for protect with Aegislash, and no, you know what? You know, nah. Okay, I'm not going for it. I just double protect right here, and then next turn I can white guard and attack with Melodic. Because maybe he's going to protect something here, like protect the Heatran, for example. I could have gone for a white guard probably. But yeah, just going for the double protect here, stalling out a turn of Trick Room and some more burn damage. Oh, he tried to go for the double. Oh, but he's Flamethrower, okay. So that's good to know. So, Trick Room is over. I think we're actually going to switch into Rotom right now. Because I want Aegislash to stick around for a little bit. And I'll just go for a Scald on the Heatran. Maybe he goes for Protected Trick Room, but then he can't really KO Rotom. And he just goes for the Hyper Voice. Yeah, good play. He's outspeeding me anyway with his Guardy. So, he gets another critical hit, this time on the Rotom. But I expect him to go for the Flamethrower right here. Oh, and we outspeed it, which is fine. So, Scald doesn't pick up the KO. And Earth Power goes into the Milotic. Okay, nice prediction on his end. But that also means that we can get in Kangaskhan pretty safely. And I can go for a Fake Out on the Guardy, Thunderbolt the Heatran, and then he only has Thunderous in the back, and we can Sucker Punch that. So looks like we're going to pick up the first victory with this team here, against a competent Guardy TR team from a Japanese player, which is always kind of nice. Yeah, Rotom Heat is definitely one of my favorite mons, like in WTC ever probably. It helped me win the 2014 and the 2015 Nationals tournaments I won respectively. Always had Rotom H on my team, and I don't know, I really like the mon. You need to have Citrus Berry in my opinion because the HP is just so low, but the Def and Spidef stats are good. The typing is amazing, the move coverage is great, it does very well against Thundurus, it's one of the only mons to do so. It has Will-O-Wisp, it has Overheat, which is strong. I could go on with this for a little bit. However, the main reason I don't like Rotom H anymore at this point, or not as much, is because you can't use Thundurus or Heatran with it. And I think both Thundurus and Heatran are pretty good. And yeah, Rotom H's typing just you wouldn't use Thundurus with Rotom. You wouldn't use yeah, oh, this could be Swagger Thundurus. So he could Swagger Rotom and avoid the Sucker Punch. So maybe I should double up on the Guardy. I do have the Aegislash in the back. I could also just double protect though. Or protect Rotom and Sucker Punch the Guardy. Yeah, I think that's probably better. So yeah, anyway, I think Rotom is good, but yeah, you're not able to bring Thundy or Heatran with it whatsoever in team. So that's why I moved away from it a little bit. And it's Wild Charge actually. So physical Thundurus, maybe Choice Band. Okay, so interesting, interesting decision. Maybe he's still caught up a little bit in last year's format, or sorry, last season's Battles for Doubles format, where you could use Defiant Thundurus. So yeah, good game. Yeah, Rotom H and Aegislash is a core I'm really familiar with, that I used at the UK Nationals. By the way, if you're still waiting for that report, it's all recorded and we're just waiting on editing a little bit. My sister does the editing for me at the moment because I'm not very good at it at all, and she has experience and the programs to do so and so on. And yeah, but she had her birthday a couple days ago, and she'll be gone celebrating that with some friends. So over the weekend. So yeah, no no report for the moment. But yeah, I'll try to I'm busy at the weekend during the weekend, but next week I should be able to start learning how to edit stuff myself, and then she'll be back and teach me, and then it'll be great. And yeah, it'll be up next week at some point. And I plan on featuring the team I used at UK Nationals. like after this team. But yeah, I still need to like get a feel for this team a little bit because I know it's good. It has proven itself, but I'm still seeing like some small things I'm like not entirely sure what they do. Like about the whole Terrakian thing is a mystery to me, as we find Mapco from Italy with 1600. I think. Oh, and we got a disconnection. That is unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. Um, so looks like this will be it for this episode because I don't want the video to be too long. I think we got ourselves in like a decent position, decent fighting position, but unfortunately my opponent disconnected here. So yeah, I'll cut the recording at this point, and just upload it as it is, and then I'll do another episode right now because so we can have more battles. So yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about this team and all the cool movesets. I think we got to feature a little bit of it in the first game, which is pretty nice, and that's why I want to upload this episode anyway. I could try and cut out the battle with the DC. If I do that, yeah, there was a disconnect that happened in the game. I just tried to record. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you next time. And thanks again to Lega for the team and to my friend Yuli for the layout. I forgot that in the last video because there was also disconnection, but the games weren't really worth uploading in my opinion. And even worse with like the disconnect. So I said that there, but then I forgot to say it in the second video I uploaded. So yeah, thanks to him and see you next time.